we beat Cha0s.
Hey, hello everybody, this is Cha0s with Thunderdog eSports, bringing you game number 4 here with Druox of tonight's Top Dog League Series. This is week number 3, game number 4, and we have two excellent teams going up against each other. We have Boreal and Rip Zeez duking it out, currently up in Boreal's favor, 2-1. Let's go ahead and introduce our players, spawning in the lower right-hand corner here on Foxtrot Labs Ladder Edition. Representing Team Rip Zeez, he is Winx.
And up in the top left, representing Team Boreal, and they are ahead by 1 game. This could be the last game for them. In the blue trunks, Tiger.
Yeah. So, Tiger has a little bit of work to get done if he wants to bring it home for his team. It's not exactly going to be the last game if he wins. It will be the last. It will win him the series. It won't. We will play our last 5th game though. So,
Okay.
gotta always remember that.
Who do we play it out?
Oh yeah. Gotta see who gets
Lots of
all them league points.
Yes. League points are really what matters.
Yes, they are. So, looks like actually Tiger's going to be going for a fast expand right off the bat. Whoa. What? Oh, okay. Sending out a scout. Okay. I was a little confused.
Scout drown?
Granted, I guess he doesn't realize that it is force cross-spawned. And actually, Winx is going for an insta command center as well. Holy cow. Like...
Double macro plays.
I was going to say, I don't think I've ever seen that come down on this map. Because, I mean, yeah, it's a little bit like you've got a pretty long distance you have to travel to get to your opponent's base, since it is force cross-spawn. You go down into kind of this little valley thing, and then all the way down and around until you finally hit your opponent's natural. But, yeah.
I think he was like, maybe he'll go after the gold.
Yeah. So he's gonna go and see that yes, it is cross-spun as he high fives the SCV there, and actually he's gonna come down and see the expansion come down. So that should tip him off that there is maybe a little bit of a quicker expand. Actually, might get the SCV. Nope, not quite. So close, so close. Didn't want to risk.
2 SCVs on.
Yeah, didn't want to quite risk that SCV's life, or that drone's life, so he's going to go ahead and pull back. But yeah, so now we're going to roll into kind of more of a standard macro play from both of our players. Refineries going down, so it looks like Winx is actually going to be teching up pretty quickly. Already getting his 2 barracks to get his production rocking and rolling. But yeah, pretty standard stuff so far.
More importantly, he is scouting from a wing.
Huh? He is scouting what?
He denied Winx. Tried to send in a.
Yes. SCV did only got in to see the natural, so not gonna be able to see that. Hey, the 2 gases went down at the 5-minute mark. Now, kind of an interesting play. 5 minutes is usually early. Because usually it's either you get the early gas and go straight into speed, or you hold off on getting the gas completely, and then you've got kind of a couple different options. You can either go for that quick 3rd base and then get a whole bunch of gas. But to see those come down at 5 minutes rather than 5:30 is a little interesting to me, so I'll have to see how that plays out.
I feel like he's going to try to tech into a hive as soon as he can. Fire, I think. Especially, he's really doing well with trying to have time to react to any kind of sneaky plays from his. As you can see, he's got a right of his base.
Yep.
Drops that might be trying to come in from here.
Yeah. I mean, at this point, he's Overlord spread's pretty decent. He's got one Overlord that's kind of chilling out at his opponent's natural. Not able to quite see a whole lot with it, but he'll definitely be able to get in and kind of get an idea of what his opponent's doing here shortly. But besides that, got his extra queen so we can get his creep spread going, and the Roach Warren is going to go ahead and go down. So I wonder if this is going to turn into a Roach Ling type play.
Hellions coming, so
Yeah. Hellion's going to be coming around the band. Actually going to go check on that third base first. Wants to make sure that his opponent's not expanding too quickly. But we'll go
to expand down there already. He'd be in trouble.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know.
A lot of minerals.
So, but yeah, Hellions will get denied a little bit more. They're not going to get a whole lot of scouting information. Third base is actually going to be going down with the gold base. Kind of interesting.
And that was what he was looking for. I think he's out to make sure that his end.
Yeah, so Roach is now.
He's going to try to hold it in the middle.
Yeah, Roach is now coming right across the field. Going to be putting on a little bit of pressure here. Granted, with only Hellions here, the Roaches should be able to get a fair amount done. It just will boil down to whether or not the bunker does get repaired in time. Bunker's actually going down really, really fast, and it looks like he's going to be pushing through. The Lings are getting swallowed up by all of those Hellion flames. Roach is coming in, trying to focus down some of the Marauders, but I think there's just going to be too much here for Winx, so he's going to go ahead and push this back. And yeah, that definitely went in Winx's favor, I kind of feel.
I think that the Roaches dying and no Hellions really dying is going to help Winx, because now he's got his counterattack coming at very high speeds.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, Tiger's got to focus on getting out more units, and Winx is going to be in a really good position to get some damage done. He's going to take out this queen and actually sees the drone transferring down, so he should recognize that, hey, my opponent's taking that base potentially. Does see the creep spreading down there.
Oh, he's got the fire bats going.
Yeah, Hellbats are going to be coming in here, and actually, this is a pretty deadly force with a couple Marauders added in. Definitely going to have a lot of DPS. Some good kiting, though, going down. One Hellbat went down for free, practically. But we need to see whether or not more units are coming out. So far, nothing in production here for Tiger. Winx is just pushing through. And is there enough? He's going to try and focus down some of these drones. And here comes the counts. 8 drones in total so far down. And yeah, these reinforcements going down little by little.
Marauder up in here, a couple more Hellions, putting in the Hellbats. I think that's the end of this base, but he still has that gold base. Gonna need to get something up in his vein if he wants to survive this game.
Yeah, I don't know though. It's like, even with the reinforcements, I mean, there's still units streaming across the field for Winx, so he's definitely got the reinforcements to deal with Tiger's reinforcements. Just will boil down to how they trickle in. So,
Grant did okay to hold it, though. He did hold it off. Lost a lot of workers.
Yeah, I mean, granted, the gold base has now been scouted, so he's going to go ahead and do a little bit of damage on some of these drones here. But yeah, the gold base is basically going to be kind of the point of contention now, since that is kind of what's keeping Tiger toe-to-toe as far as what the economy is concerned. So
either that or he has to get his own gold base, and there it is. It already looks like he had an idea to get a command center. I wonder why he canceled.
Yeah, so we'll have to see where that goes ahead and gets planted. Baneling speed coming down, as well as +1 melee. So Lair is now finished. Upgrades wise, still no Roach speed, surprisingly. I kind of would have expected that to have been kind of his first upgrade to get. But the Ling's going to be sitting out here waiting for this command center, as it does see it going down.
Looks like he's going Baneling Muta. Going heavy into the Bane.
Yeah, Ling Bane Muta tends to be kind of the more favored option for most Zerg players in this matchup. So looks like that is how he's going to roll. Quite literally, no pun intended for those Banelings.
Full base. Opened up here by Winx, so that's going to help him start to catch up here. Even though Tiger fell behind from that attack, because he did hold. Because he held and he didn't lose his gold expand, he's been staying ahead with a lot of the resources.
Yeah, I mean,
This
he's
is
still
gonna
got.
help him stay.
Yeah, he still has a fair bank too, so things are looking pretty good. Even getting a couple SCV kills here at the gold base, finally evening up that kill count. So, and then we've got a big attack going down here at the gold base here for Tiger. So, will it be enough though? A lot of drones and lings spurted into this army. Will it be enough though?
A hard fight for the Zerg.
Ooh, Baneling, the Banelings! Getting a lot of really good connections, but will it be enough though? It looks like Winx' force is still pushing through. Ling's still streaming in, but with these Hellbats, the Hellbats are definitely going to be able to put out a lot of DPS. And it looks like the Lings are going to end up cleaning up everything, surprisingly.
Sadly, Lynx made a big mistake with his army positioning. You saw when he spread out, which was smart, to dodge those Banelings, separated his Hellbats from the rest of them.
Yep.
So he couldn't take advantage of that splash damage. That could have gone way different.
Yeah.
If he could keep those Hellbats in the middle of the entire attack, I think he would have actually not only repelled the counterattack from Tiger, but he probably could have pushed into that gold base, really do some damage.
Yep.
Once again, Tiger showing some really solid play on the back end and on the front of any kind of assault right now.
Yeah, so Widowmine's trying to sneak in here. A couple Widowmines going down, and actually with no detection here. Ooh, all the Banelings going down. Quite a nice hit.
That could be the play of the game right there.
That could very well be. Marine's going to try and sim up here. Granted, we do have a lot more Banelings coming in. Marauders taking most of those Baneling shots. Now that the detection's here, it does look like this will go ahead and get... this is not quite over yet. A lot of damage coming down. Winx gonna go ahead and do a little ladder in over the mineral line.
I should have tried running. Gonna lose a lot of his force, if not all of it here.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it, but I mean, I think he's gotten a lot of damage done. I mean, six more workers have been killed. Obviously, we've got a lot more units being produced out of Tiger, but he's definitely taken the supply lead, and that does say something.
Another hatchery. He's expanding to the left over here. He's not really slowing down the spread of Tiger. He's really focusing in on this gold base, and I think that could come back to bite him. As now he's going to start getting this base over here to the left started, and I'm not even sure.
Uh-oh, Ling's trying to get a... Are they going to run in?
They might.
Oh, yes, they are. They are going to get into the main, get a potentially a fair amount of damage done. Widowmines will go ahead and burrow and take out the rest of those units. So thankfully that did get cleaned up.
A little bit. I think that was more for scouting than anything.
Yeah, I mean
it did do a little bit of damage.
Yeah, a little bit. So it looks like Winx is going to be queuing up to do another assault here shortly.
Oh yeah, Mutas.
But Mutas are on the way. How many are we at this point? Four on the way, and that is it. So still pretty...
5 on the way.
5 on the way? Oh yeah.
He just got. Oh, now he's doing 6.
Yeah, getting them slowly but surely. Lots of Banelings already in. Lots of Lings out on the field. It's got to be really careful, though. Widowmines could potentially cause some issues. Some nice Widowmine shots going. Oh, a lot of Banelings going off on a ton of those Marauders. And still some Banelings left over. And with the Mutas now coming in, they're going to be able to start to clean up some of these medevacs. And Tiger's starting to throw it in his direction. Granted, supply still definitely is more in Winx's favor.
This is a really good attack from Tiger right now. These Mutas are really doing their work, and they're not dying. And now they've got +1 attack, so they're going to do even more damage. They're going to probably... I would use them to just focus those meta, because you have so many Banelings coming into these fights. You can pretty much get all the ground army with them.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think we're kind of at the point where things are starting to stabilize just a little bit. Fourth bases are starting to get taken by both players. Ooh, nice Widowmine shots going off on the Mutas. Another Widowmine will go down, and 3 Mutas in total will have gotten down, pretty much killed for free.
No expensive units.
Yeah.
Of course, Mutas.
I guess the biggest thing that I see is how long is this Lingbane Muta really going to be able to last? I mean, Marine Marauder Medevac is still pretty strong against it, especially with the Widow Mines added in. You know, he's got to get some really good connections with those Banelings in order to make this work. Because he's not, I mean, with only 12 mutas out on the field, he's going to be able to get some damage done. But wait a second, he is counterattacking over here at the gold, trying to get some damage done. And looks like the Banelings will connect on the majority of this army.
Two-pronged assault.
Yeah, well, kind of,
like wing.
yeah, more like each person attacking each other.
Yeah.
But yeah,
he has the mutas back, and that's gonna probably kill those medevacs if he doesn't get them out of there.
yeah, trying to focus down the gold base. Gold base will go ahead and go down. Granted, Tiger is going ahead and taking his what would be his 5th base down here at the lower side. And things are definitely looking very much in Wink's favor still as far as supply is concerned. So, you know, obviously the gold base is no longer mining. We do have a lot of mules being dropped down at this 4th, and he is also Winks is also securing his own 5th base. Scan will go down and see that base go down as well.
Mining out that gold, which is very smart for him. If he can get this gold out, then he knows that he's ahead of his enemy because his enemy not mine out the gold.
Gotta be really careful about those Widow Mines.
Really smart usage of them, keeping them in clusters like that makes it more difficult for a Muta commitment to any kind of strike, even if he can take out one. If they all burrow at the same time, and you're usually going to cost at least one more Muta.
Yeah, Mutas are trying to get in here and get some damage done. A couple of them will go down. Overseer's gonna live to see another day potentially.
More attack upgrade coming for these mutas, and Zerglings are being built in the 20s now. Probably see another Baneling bust very soon.
Yes, indeed. Now, a couple of these turrets getting picked off. I'm not sure this is the best trade in the world. He's focusing down the SCVs, but I think a total of 3 or 4 mutas died there. 1 turret for 3 mutas, generally not the best trade in the world. Widow Mine! Oh, so close.
Caught here. Oh, wow. Good maneuver.
Oh!
Wait! Oh, there it is! Oh.
Couple nice shots going off. Muta count slowly dwindling.
That could have been such a good pincer if he got his little Marine Marauder ball there in time.
I kind of feel
just a couple steps off.
Yeah, I kind of feel like these mutas are just getting sacrificed left and right. A lot of them are dying, even to just turrets. And I don't feel like that's the best trade that he could be using these on. So
he stays just a little too long. But he's still got a lot of his mutas left. He's able to repel.
Oh my gosh, so
assault.
many Widow Mines.
Oh,
Tiger calls GG and Winks gonna tie up the series. Holy, that was just